Mazz, Apple TV, WTF.
Next.
And Mazz, would Fred Lynn qualify as a bust?
No.
Next. Vinny in Merrimack, New Hampshire. Yes, Vin.
Hey, listen, what I saw yesterday, dude, what I saw yesterday was horrendous.
What did he see yesterday?
What did I see yesterday?
He's pretty big on what he saw yesterday.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Last one.
Pat.
Oh, just
Get
brutal.
pounded. Okay. Next. Hit it. Pat.
Oh, just
Get
brutal.
pounded. Number 10. Are the Chiefs done?
No. It's going to look clunky, and they might be a wild card, but no, they're not done. They'll get some people back. They'll figure some things out. They'll be all right.
No Kansas City in the AFC title game this year. They will not get there. They're too flawed. They're too beat up. Travis Kelce's done. Rashee Rice could be an X factor for them, but they have too many problems, too many holes. No, they're not going to make the AFC title
The
game.
defense is still excellent, and as long as Patrick Mahomes has a pulse and he's healthy, they're not done. Like Greg said, they might be a wild card team, but I'm not counting them out.
Not their year.
Next. Vinny in Merrimack, New Hampshire. Yes, Vin.
Hey, listen, what I saw yesterday, dude, what I saw yesterday was horrendous.
What did he see yesterday?
What did I see yesterday?
How do you explain the following numbers, Greg? 26 of 39, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, a 113 quarterback rating, and a 26-21 victory. That, by the way, is Mac Jones' stat line in the Niners' win over the Saints.
Mac Jones is awesome. No, it's the Saints. They stink. Plus, Kyle Shanahan's offense. I mean, look, he played well. We'll see.
So this is what happens when you get a real offensive coordinator instead of Dumb and Dumber on the sideline? Is that the deal? Because it looked like a lot of easy, simple throws. Give him a read, and he can make it, and that's what Shanahan did for him. He ran the game for Jones.
Circumstantial. It's the Kyle Shanahan offense that gets guys open for middling quarterbacks, and the Saints defense sucks. Outside of Cam Jordan, name someone on the Saints defense. You can't.
But, is it just another example of quarterback being interchangeable in that Kyle Shanahan San Francisco offense?
Pretty close.
Maybe so. Next.
And Mazz, would Fred Lynn qualify as a bust?
No.
Thoughts on new...
Mazz was like, what'd you have to think about?
Seriously.
Well, no, he got hurt a lot. He didn't quite live up to what he should have been.
Thoughts on new Colts owner Carly Ursay-Gordon on the sidelines with a headset and clipboard during games?
Hey, she's been doing that for a couple of years. I have no problem with it. It's great. If I was an owner, I would do it. I would be up there tookus on the sideline and yelling at Zach Kerr and Mike Vrabel to do better.
You would.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, based on what she said, and I don't know if she's telling the truth, but that she's been doing it for years, as Greg said. She wanted to educate herself on the process and understand, who do I blame if something breaks down? I give her all the credit in the world for it. Good for her.
So the one thing I don't know, and I don't know if she's addressed this, is why she has to be on the sideline. She could just be up in the booth and, get that. But why is she on the sideline?
Probably likes the energy of being near the game. It's a little weird, but the old man's gone. She's running the show, and you're cutting the checks for millions and millions of dollars. You want to know what the hell is exactly going on and who's responsible for both the good and the bad, wouldn't you?
I can say this, though. If Jonathan Kraft did it, I'd hate him.
Oh, my God. What would we be doing if John was down there with the headset? Just imagine what we'd be doing.
They're 2-0.
Next. Pat.
Oh, just
Get
brutal.
pounded. Do the Bengals bear any responsibility for Joe Burrow once again being on the shelf?
Hell yeah. I mean, get the guy in offensive line, get him some protection. By the way, it's just interesting that, because how many times have we heard, you just need the quarterback and get him some weapons, and everybody leaves out the offensive line. How's that working out for Joe Burrow? How'd that work out for Andrew Luck?
Absolutely. There's only been one quarterback in the league who's been sacked more than Burrow since Burrow's been in the league, and that's Russell Wilson. So that's not pressures and things like that. But, yeah, he's been hit too much. They don't do a good enough job getting him protection. Absolutely.
Organizational malpractice, how they've handled it. If you look at it, someone I think mentioned PFF, every offensive line he's played behind since he's come into the league, the best that was ranked was one of them at 26th. Each year it's at the dead bottom of the league.
If you were Joe Burrow, Jim, what would you do?
It's funny because I've seen other people start to talk about this. I'd pull an Andrew Luck. F them. They don't deserve him. I'd hang it up. He's been sacked. Someone else tweeted this. It's the same amount of games that Luck had played and he retired, and Burrow's been sacked like 20 more times. I'd up and retire. The hell with them.
It's like Burrow's been sacked 200 times, and Luck was sacked like 171.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And Luck retired at this stage of his career?
29, and Burrow's going to be 29 in December.
Wow. Next.
Mazz, Apple TV, WTF.
Kevin O'Connell will now have Carson Wentz as his starting quarterback for what's reported to be the next 2 to 4 weeks. Let's pretend it's 4 weeks. And I'm going to give you the Vikings 4 games coming up on the schedule. You tell me
Win.
Kevin O'Connell's record with Carson Wentz in the next 4 games. Home Cincinnati, at Pittsburgh, at Cleveland, home Eagles. Note, O'Connell does not have a losing record with any quarterback who has started for him with the Minnesota Vikings. Kirk Cousins, Josh Dobbs, he was 2-2, really 3-2. Sam Darnold, and now J.J. McCarthy, 1-1. He's never had a losing record with any quarterback. What is Carson Wentz's record against these teams?
So the difference between those other quarterbacks and Wentz is, like, Wentz loses his mind at some point and turns the ball over. I say 1-3.
2-2.
1-3. Wentz doesn't just suck. It's to what Greg said. Like, he loses his mind. And I think he's kind of a bad teammate. Read some of the stuff when he was with the Colts. Yeah, it's going to be 1-3.
He'll beat Cincy and Cleveland.
2-2 at worst. Next. Vinny in Merrimack, New Hampshire. Yes, Vin.
Hey, listen, what I saw yesterday, was horrendous.
What did he see yesterday?
What did I see yesterday?
Number 5. I'm sure you've seen the interaction by now between Jaguars' new coach Liam Coen and Trevor Lawrence, with Lawrence missing a throw in an intermediate zone and Coen screaming at him from the sidelines, pounding his chest, put it on him, put him on him, and Trevor Lawrence waving him off. Tool bag question. Is Coen a tool bag?
Yes, of course. From his opening press conference to this, I mean, it's week 2, dude. You're in the middle of the second week of the season. Chill out and just work with your guy.
No, he's not a tool bag. I kind of liked it. After that whole Duval thing at his press conference, I thought, this guy's a spoon. He's not equipped to coach a team. And then I saw him lose his mind and start screaming at his quarterback, and I thought, all right, now we're talking. Yeah, I liked it. Good for him.
Yeah,
Loved it.
Because that's always productive.
So did
Loved
I.
it.
Lawrence is the tool. Wait, I know what I'm doing. No, chain of command.
Mac Jones, baby.
Yeah, and cut your hair, Giselle. Like that. Cohen is not the tool here. It's Trevor Lawrence.
I
Next.
loved it. I was so impressed.
Number 4, please.
And Mazz, would Fred Lynn qualify as a bust?
No.
As is like, weekly post-game locker room sound. If this were your head coach, would it give you confidence going into the next week? Go ahead, Jimmy.
51-yard field goal. Yeah. 44-yard field goal. Yeah. 64-yard field goal. Yeah. Wait. In overtime. Hello. With the walk-off. 46 yards.
Brian Schottenheimer with Brandon Aubrey there with the Dallas Cowboys. Does that give you confidence going into the next week?
No, but really what I'm laughing about is, like, I really wanted Mike Vrabel to do the same thing for Andy Borgales. He missed the first extra point and the second, and then he didn't even reach the landing zone, but game ball.
Nope. Nope. How could that possibly give you confidence? Absolutely not. No.
This one didn't bother me. And plus, Jerry was there, too. And if you watch the video, too, when he keeps going, he gets down as the team, like the whole team goes down when he's like reading off those stats, and Jerry does the same thing, like 46-yarder, 64-yarder, let's go. Like, it was, I kind of thought it was fun. I liked it.
Next. Pat.
Oh, just
Get
brutal.
pounded. Should the NFL narrow the goalposts?
Yeah, I'm sick of this. The kicking's too easy. I don't know what else you would do. So, sure. Yep. Go ahead. Narrow the goalpost.
No. Just leave it. It's fine. These guys are getting good at it. I'm starting to wonder, though, what they're feeding them. Like, what are these?
Steroids, man.
Seriously. These guys are bombing it from 70 yards now.
Who
It's
was the
ridiculous.
older kicker that made like a 60-yarder? Was it week 1? I don't know. I forget.
Joey Sly made a 60-yarder here, didn't he?
So
Yeah.
I just think it's max optimization and technique, and it's just
It is too easy now. So what
too
I
easy.
want is like an arcade game. Moving in and out. If you're past 30 yards or whatever, just in general, make a move in and out. I think that'd be fun.
nope. They should narrow them. They've done it before. Remember the college goalposts,
Yeah.
and they used to be wider, and then they moved them in, and it's just time to move it in. The guys have gotten too good. Next.
And Mazz, would Fred Lynn qualify as a bust?
No.
Another rule question. What are your latest feelings on the Tush Push after that Eagles-Chiefs game on Sunday? In case you missed it, the Eagles called 7 of them, which accounted for over 11% of their snaps. The refs also missed multiple false start penalties by the Eagles on this play. There were several delays. Officials tried to figure out where to put the ball, in one case, whether or not there had been a fumble. FYI, the band came up only 2 votes short in the last owners' meetings last offseason. Should it now be banned, or what's your latest feelings on the Tush Push?
Whenever you've asked this question, I've always said I want it out. I hate it. I hate what it's doing to the game. The Eagles are freaking boring to watch now with their rugby plays. Now, this is what's going to put it over the top, that these false starts that they're not calling, because usually the line that they say is, well, we're going to take this out because the play's too difficult to officiate. It has now become too difficult to officiate. Gone.
In fact, the tip-off to that is Dean Blandino, who was doing the game as a rules analyst, said that exact thing. He said, I'm done with, guys, after like the 3rd or 4th time they went to him. Guys, I'm done with the Tush Push. It's too hard to officiate. And that could be a buzz phrase. But I'll tell you exactly what needs to happen for it to be banned. But first, your thoughts.
I've been done with it from the beginning. I don't want it. They got to get rid of it. And in the Chiefs game, they also had, it wasn't really a fumble, but there was a question of a fumble at the end of the game. Was that in there too?
I mentioned that, yeah.
So, they couldn't see it.
It's obnoxious. It's an abomination to the modern game. They got to get rid of it. It's a garbage play by a garbage team with a garbage fan base. Out.
Well, I agree with everything other than garbage team. That's a pretty good team. What it's going to take is the Eagles have to lose. And I think one of the big reasons, and probably the only reason not to ban it this last time, is that you can't just ban a rule because it's beating you. Like the Packers were the team that proposed the rule change, which is just an atrocious look. You just lost to them in the playoffs. You can't be the team that proposes the rule change.
Agreed.
So as long as the Eagles are winning, I don't think they're going to change it because it's just the optics are horrible, especially if you're one of the teams that they're beating with it. So you can't. If the Eagles lose this year in the playoffs, it'll get banned, and that's going to be the opening
it's got to go.
That we need. Last one, hit it. Vinny in Merrimack, New Hampshire. Yes, Vin.
Hey, listen, what I saw yesterday, dude, what I saw yesterday was horrendous.
What did he see yesterday?
What did I see yesterday? I was a half beat behind on all of these. Wow.
It's Steelers week, so I ask you the raft of Steelers questions. Do you have a favorite Steelers team from your life, your childhood, or now? Did you have a particular iteration of the Steelers that you really liked, or do you hate them all? Have you always hated them? Who is your favorite Steeler of all time? Who is your least favorite?
So I've always kind of hated the Steelers. I definitely have never had a favorite Steelers team. So that's number one. My favorite Steeler of all time, I consider Dick LeBeau, Mike Webster. I'm actually going with
Dick
Le'Veon.
LeBeau?
Yeah.
The coordinator?
Yeah. I mean, he only invented like the fire zone blitz and all their defenses that they still use the same system today. Anyways, I'm going to go with Le'Veon Bell. Like when he was in his prime, like how I just loved to watch him run and catch the ball. He was awesome. Least favorite, I'm going to go with Hines Ward. He was just really, really dirty.
The 78, 79 Steelers, those couple of years, Franco Harris, Lynn Swann, Stallworth, Mean Joe Green, L.C. Greenwood. That team was one of the all-time great teams in the history of the league. It was hard to not at least respect them. I was always a big Franco Harris guy as a kid. I'm going way back. If you want someone more modern, I actually kind of liked Hines Ward.
Me too. He was just my kind of receiver.
And least favorite, easy. Aaron Rodgers. Took him 2 games. Seriously. Talk about a guy who doesn't fit in that uniform. It just doesn't work.
I hate them all. No favorites. It's my most hated team in all of sports. And least favorite tie. Sneaky, cheap shot artist, Hines Ward.
Yeah.
And the fat pervert, Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh, yeah.
I hate the Steelers.
The Roethlisberger is an easy one. I never liked him. I had no affinity for him. I've just grown to respect that they never suck. I think that's harder to do than people realize. So I sort of respect the year in, year out.
Mediocrity.
Well, I guess. Would you rather be
here we go.
a playoff team every year or what the Patriots are going through?
I mean, it's kind of the same.
Tell the truth, Greg.
It's not the same.
To lose by 30 in the wild card round, year in, year out for 10 straight years,
I think their fans are sick of it.
Yeah.
Versus this, I'm good with this. You'd rather be this?
It's a coin flip.
I don't mind riding the wave a little bit.
I do. Every week matters in Pittsburgh. When's the last time a football game mattered here? For like
every week.
5 years, not really.